Hello, I'm Dr. Rahul Gupta, the Director of the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy. You know, there were more than 100,000 drug poisoning deaths in the United States last year. That's one person dying every 5 minutes of every hour, every single day. And these aren't just statistics, they're real people. We're talking about our sons, daughters, parents, teachers, friends, and loved ones. Not coming home, not at the dinner table, not there for birthdays or holidays. This is unacceptable to me, and it is unacceptable to President Biden. And that is why the Biden-Harris administration is working tirelessly to make sure that states and communities have the tools they need to save lives. One way we're doing this is by sending record amount of funding to states and tribes to help local communities address both public health and public safety challenges of substance use disorder. Another way is by funding the development of model state laws by the Legislative Analysis and Public Policy Association, or what we call LAPPA. LAPPA's expert staff knows the ins and outs of state lawmaking, and they work closely with experts in the field to help guide their work. ONDCP is proud to fund this work, and by partnering with experts in state legislation, we're able to develop model laws that states can adapt that have an immediate impact on their residents. This is the first administration to embrace evidence-based harm reduction as a key tool for saving lives, and two of the model laws focus on this. One would help states expand access to naloxone, the antidote for opioid overdose, and another would lay the groundwork for establishing comprehensive syringe service programs, which reduce the spread of infectious diseases. We've also zeroed in on criminal justice system as an area where you can make a big difference. Our model law on deflection would help law enforcement and first responders deflect people with substance use disorder away from traditional criminal justice programs and connect them to evidence-based treatment, harm reduction, recovery, and prevention services. And in the process would save lives, as well as reduce the burden on first responders. And our report on expanding access to substance use treatment in correctional settings would save lives and money and reduce the risk of overdose deaths by 85% for people who are recently released from jails or prison. The last one I want to mention is our Model Opioid Litigation Proceeds Act, which provides states with the framework to make sure that these funds from various opioid litigation lawsuits are used to help people most affected by this crisis, and thereby improve the health of your community and our nation. Now, this is just a sampling of the resources that LAPPA has developed. These model laws have the ability to make a real difference for communities, and we encourage state legislators to introduce them and pass them. To spread awareness of these model laws, ONDCP and LAPPA are producing a 5-part interactive web series for state leaders who want to more thoroughly understand these model laws, particularly those addressing substance use disorder in their communities and within the criminal justice system. You're going to hear from subject matter experts and leaders helping guide the legislative approach to addressing substance use disorders. You'll hear the evidence supporting these laws and how they're creating lasting change in the states that have adopted them. You'll see how the model laws balance the needs of both public health and public safety. And you'll have the opportunity to ask questions as you think about how these laws could help your state. You know, addressing the opioid crisis isn't a red state or a blue state issue. It's America's issue, and we all have a role to play. As state legislators, you have the unique opportunity to advocate for policies that will save countless lives in your districts, and in doing so, help our nation beat the opioid crisis. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for being engaged on addressing addiction and the overdose crisis. And thank you for your partnership. I want to leave you with this, as President Biden likes to say. We are the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond our capacity if we do it together. Thank you.